Welcome to Lake Orion High School, where the host Dragons are among the 8 finalists competing for the state championship trophy in competitive cheerleading. You can hear the raucous crowd already beginning, and the cheerleading competition has not yet begun here in Class A. 8 finalists competing in 3 rounds for the state championship trophy. Greetings, everyone. My name is J.J. Boehm. I am joined by Mark Yost, the cheerleading coach at Divine Child High School in Dearborn. And certainly, Mark, if the crowd level right now is any indication, we should be in for quite a rousing performance.
Oh, it's going to get incredibly loud in here, and you definitely have the 8 best Class A schools in the state, so yeah, everyone's ready to go today.
And of course, all of these are regional champions, so they have quite a bit of experience that they bring with them to this state championship performance.
Yeah, most of these teams have competed numerous times throughout the season, and hopefully the culmination of all that will be here at this regional competition, or at this state final competition.
And you can see all of the fans here scrunched together to have a chance to witness these fabulous performances, and now the biggest cheer going up for the host Dragons from Lake Orion High School, and certainly indicative of the fact that cheerleading is no longer just an activity that is a sideshow. It is certainly very much a sport and a competition in its own right.
Yeah, for several years now they've been moving into the classes where it's gone into the upper echelon of working out every day, weight training, plyometrics, drills constantly on motions, on jumps, on stunting techniques, and it's become quite a difficult activity.
Since this became an MHSAA-sanctioned sport back in 1994 in Class A, the title has always gone either to Rochester or to Grandville. And certainly those are 2 finalists that will be competing today. And Rochester and Grandville also have a number of runner-up trophies when they weren't among the titleists. Rochester winning in 94, 95, and 96. Grandville taking home the trophy in 97 and 98. And Rochester again in 1999 and last year in 2000. So certainly quite a bit of history and tradition between those 2 schools.
Oh, absolutely. Rochester and Grandville have a great tradition in history. As a matter of fact, I think Sue and Julie, this is both their 20th year coaching, so a long tenure there. And also, too, both of them cheered together at Central Michigan University, I understand. So that kind of even makes it better.
They certainly have a wonderful camaraderie, but also a rivalry as their cheerleading squads have performed over the years.
Proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
A frenzied atmosphere, to be sure, at Lake Orion High School for the cheerleading championships, as all these young women eager to display their talents and skills in what should be a tremendous performance by all 8 state finalists.
All of them are ready to go today. This is it. This is showdown time. We'll find out who's the best and how they place.
And certainly a chance for these schools perhaps to break the deadlock that has been Grandville and Rochester over the years. But again, with those 2 performing again, you're able to build a tradition in cheerleading, just as you are in any other sport, that once you attain a level of success, all the people who enter that program try and make sure that they can maintain that level of success as they continue to progress in their careers.
Oh, absolutely. You know, you look at the teams like in football, the Steelers had their dynasty, and, the Cowboys, were the team of the 90s, but it's the same in cheerleading. You have Rochester, you have Grandville. However, it's any given day. Any given day, any one of these teams can win. I mean, you have one little mistake when you're at this level, and it'll cost them the competition. So everyone's got to be on their game, and whoever is today is going to take home the championship.
Certainly the 3 rounds, all very different in what is going to be judged in the criteria used. Give people a little bit of an idea as to what will be performed and how teams will be judged in the opening round.
Okay, the opening round, basically they're going to be judged on 6 categories. The first category is floor mobility. They're going to look at the formations of the kids on the floor. Are they equally spaced? Are their formations transitional? Are they visual to the eye? How easily are they? Do kids have to walk halfway across the mat to get there? They're going to listen for voices. How powerful are the voices? Are they inflective? Do they go up and down? Are they catching? Are they strong? They're also getting judged on 2 jumps. Their first jump and their second jump, they get scored on individually, and that's a big category for a lot of these teams. Floor mobility is pretty much a lot of times a given. Voices, hopefully everyone's got the same voices when you're at this level. Jumps, hopefully you'll see some differences in for these teams. Team coordination, that's all the arm motions, the whips, all the body movements that they do. How precise are they? You're going to look at the difficulty of variety. This is a big category. This category is you're going to look at the skills that they perform. Are they difficult? Are they easy? Where do they fit in the scheme of things? And you'll notice a lot of them, they're going to add a lot of difficult transitions, difficult arm movements, maybe add in a few extra jumps in the addition of the 2. And then the general impression, that wow factor. How much do you impress the judges?
And you can see all of the banners of support that have been hung here at Lake Orion High School for all of the different teams. And certainly round 1, you're going to see these young women. You can have up to 12 on the mat at one time. Many of these squads much larger, and they will use some interchangeable people throughout the day. Leading off round 1, Grandville. The Bulldogs from Grandville High School under the direction of head coach Julie Smith-Boyd, assisted by Laura Kamstead, and certainly a rousing performance to get things started right off the bat.
Well, whenever you see Grandville, you're going to see a powerful performance, and they displayed it there. They always do a great job getting them ready for competition, especially getting ready for states.
I thought their vocals were particularly strong in the way that they were able to belt it out and also get the crowd involved.
Yeah, you see a lot of crowd involvement from Grandville. Here they start off with a strong motion sequence at the beginning. Now the judges are going to be looking for, if you notice there are a few bent wrists, they're going to be watching all those things. Every little detail is what the judges watch for. Beautiful jump. They look for the height. I mean, you saw a little timing error on that kick all the way to the left there. But judges look for every little thing. They'll be watching here. They have some formation changes that are actually very on. Did a good job with that there. The judges are watching for that. So far, a good routine. Very minor errors. There's a pike jump. Good. A little late coming up there on the pike jump on the left side. Very good formation change. See how they spun around there. Good motions. Here you see formation. Two girls on the left were looking a little far out.
Good job by Grandville to open things up, and now
Very
performing in round one, the second competitor, the Jaguars from Allen Park High School. The Jaguars from Allen Park High School, and Renee DiCristofaro able to lead their squad to the state championship round, the second competitor in the first round. And again, already you can see a wide variety of different types of routines will be performed in this first round.
Yeah, Renee and Dawn do a great job. They just took the program over last year, and they've done amazing things with it. Here coming up, you'll see them start off.
Lake Orion.
Nice kick there. That's one of the difficult movements the judges are looking for. Arm whips.
Rochester.
First jump, toe touch there. Nice. Notice the girl all the way to the left is a little out on the formation. Low V placement, might have been a little off there. Judges are going to watch for every little thing when you're at this level. You got to nitpick, nitpick, nitpick. Perky jump was good. You saw a few bent legs. Now that's a cute little movement there. Something to inspire the judges. Part of that wow factor that the judges are looking for. Little intricate formation changes here. Make sure they're dead on. If you notice, they're right in between, right in between. And right here, they're on. Good job here. Formation might be slightly off. A little late on the high V. But they're keeping it up. It's those little things that might end up getting you.
Fine job by Allen Park, and
very good.
Hear the crowd even before they took the floor here to cheer on the Falcons from Rochester.
Strong
again, the two-time defending state champs. The Falcons from Rochester, coached by Susan Wood, assisted by Jan Lutenberger and Ginny Ames, and again, the two-time defending state champions. They won it 2 times prior to that when Grandville had a 2-year streak as well, but you can see a huge crowd of support as well, and certainly they were given a fine performance to cheer on.
Yeah, Rochester did a fantastic job there. You know, definitely coming in here. You notice this opening sequence. The arm motions are very crisp, very on. Those blades, which are difficult to hit, they hit those very nicely. Cute little clapping motions there. Beautiful jumps. Quirky jump. They did a great job, pointed toes, got some height on it. Did they switch it off? Looks like you have a little formation error on that third group there. Very strong so far though. Double 9. Very hard jump to hit and hit correctly. They did it. Little bobble there on that center drill, but very strong performance. Very strong performance. Anybody's game so far though.
Certainly, this is going to be very tight, you would expect, and again, the judges, there are 5 of them judging. The highest and the lowest score will be discarded, and then the remaining 3 will be used to comprise the score for each team in each of the 3 rounds. Of course, this the first of the 3-round competition. And competing now, the Eagles from Hartland High School.
You may begin.
Ready? Ready! Here we go! Better watch out! Better stand clear! Stronger than before! It's our year! Ready to fight! Ready to...
Welcome to Lake Orion High School, where the host Dragons are among the 8 finalists competing for the state championship trophy in competitive cheerleading. You can hear the raucous crowd already beginning, and the cheerleading competition has not yet begun here in Class A. 8 finalists competing in 3 rounds for the state championship trophy. Greetings, everyone. My name is J.J. Boehm. I am joined by Mark Yost, the cheerleading coach at Divine Child High School in Dearborn. And certainly, Mark, if the crowd level right now is any indication, we should be in for quite a rousing performance.
Oh, it's going to get incredibly loud in here, and you definitely have the 8 best Class A schools in the state, so yeah, everyone's ready to go today.
And of course, all of these are regional champions, so they have quite a bit of experience that they bring with them to this state championship performance.
Yeah, most of these teams have competed numerous times throughout the season, and you know, hopefully the culmination of all that will be here at this regional competition, or at this state final competition.
And you can see all of the fans here scrunched together to have a chance to witness these fabulous performances, and now the biggest cheer going up for the host Dragons from Lake Orion High School, and certainly indicative of the fact that cheerleading is no longer just an activity that is a sideshow. It is certainly very much a sport and a competition in its own right.
Yeah, for several years now they've been moving into the classes where, you know, it's gone into the upper echelon of, you know, working out every day, weight training, plyometrics, you know, drills constantly on motions, on jumps, on stunting techniques, and it's become quite a difficult activity.
Since this became an MHSAA-sanctioned sport back in 1994 in Class A, the title has always gone either to Rochester or to Grandville. And certainly those are two finalists that will be competing today. And Rochester and Grandville also have a number of runner-up trophies when they weren't among the titleists. Rochester winning in 94, 95, and 96. Grandville taking home the trophy in 97 and 98, and Rochester again in 1999 and last year in 2000. So certainly quite a bit of history and tradition between those two schools.
Oh, absolutely. Rochester and Grandville have a great tradition and history. As a matter of fact, I think Sue and Julie, this is both their 20th year coaching, so a long tenure there. And also, too, both of them cheered together at Central Michigan University, I understand. So that kind of even makes it better.
They certainly have a wonderful camaraderie, but also a rivalry as their cheerleading squads have performed over the years.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
A frenzied atmosphere, to be sure, at Lake Orion High School for the cheerleading championships, as all these young women eager to display their talents and skills in what should be a tremendous performance by all 8 state finalists.
All of them are ready to go today. This is it. This is showdown time. We'll find out who's the best and how they place.
And certainly a chance for these schools perhaps to break the deadlock that has been Grandville and Rochester over the years. But again, with those two performing again, you're able to build a tradition in cheerleading, just as you are in any other sport, that once you attain a level of success, all the people who enter that program try and make sure that they can maintain that level of success as they continue to progress in their careers.
Oh, absolutely. You know, you look at the teams like in football, the Steelers had their dynasty, and, the Cowboys, were the team of the 90s, but it's the same in cheerleading. You have Rochester, you have Grandville. However, it's any given day. Any given day, any one of these teams can win. I mean, you have one little mistake when you're at this level, and it'll cost them the competition. So everyone's got to be on their game, and whoever is today is going to take home the championship.
Certainly the 3-round, all very different in what is going to be judged in the criteria used. Give people a little bit of an idea as to what will be performed and how teams will be judged in the opening round.
Okay, the opening round, basically they're going to be judged on 6 categories. The first category is floor mobility. They're going to look at the formations of the kids on the floor. Are they equally spaced? Are their formations transitional? Are they visual to the eye? How easily are they? Do kids have to walk halfway across the mat to get there? They're going to listen for voices. How powerful are the voices? Are they inflective? Do they go up and down? Are they catching? Are they strong? They're also getting judged on 2 jumps. Their first jump and their second jump, they get scored on individually, and that's a big category for a lot of these teams. Floor mobility is pretty much a lot of times a given. Voices, hopefully everyone's got the same voices when you're at this level. Jumps, hopefully you'll see some differences in for these teams. Team coordination, that's all the arm motions, the whips, all the body movements that they do. How precise are they? You're going to look at the difficulty of variety. This is a big category. This category is you're going to look at the skills that they perform. Are they difficult? Are they easy? Where do they fit in the scheme of things? And you'll notice a lot of them, they're going to add a lot of difficult transitions, difficult arm movements, difficult, maybe add in a few extra jumps in the addition of the 2. And then the general impression, that wow factor. You know, how much do you impress the judges?
And you can see all of the banners of support that have been hung here at Lake Orion High School for all of the different teams. And certainly round 1, you're going to see these young women. You can have up to 12 on the mat at one time. Many of these squads much larger, and they will use some interchangeable people throughout the day. Leading off round 1, Grandville. The Bulldogs from Grandville High School under the direction of head coach Julie Smith-Boyd, assisted by Laura Kamstead, and certainly a rousing performance to get things started right off the bat.
Well, you know, whenever you see Grandville, you're going to see a powerful performance, and they displayed it there. You know, they always do a great job getting them ready for competition, and especially getting ready for states.
I thought their vocals were particularly strong in the way that they were able to belt it out and also get the crowd involved.
Yeah, you see a lot of crowd involvement from Grandville. Here they start off with a strong motion sequence at the beginning. Now the judges are going to be looking for, if you notice there are a few bent wrists, they're going to be watching all those things. Every little detail is what the judges watch for. Beautiful jump. They look for the height. I mean, you saw a little timing error on that kick all the way to the left there. But judges look for every little thing. They'll be watching here. They have some formation changes that are actually very on. Did a good job with that there. The judges are watching for that. So far, a good routine. Very minor errors. There's a pike jump. Good. A little late coming up there on the pike jump on the left side. Very good formation change. See how they spun around there. Good motions. Here you see formation. Two girls on the left were looking a little far out.
Good job by Grandville to open things up, and now
very
performing in round 1, the second competitor, the Jaguars from Allen Park High School. Jaguars from Allen Park High School, and Renee DiCristofaro able to lead their squad to the state championship round, the second competitor in the first round. And again, already you can see a wide variety of different types of routines will be performed in this first round.
Yeah, Renee and Dawn do a great job. They just took the program over last year, and they've done amazing things with it. Here coming up, you'll see them start off.
Lake Orion. On deck.
Nice kick there. That's one of the difficult movements the judges are looking for, arm whips.
Rochester.
First jump, toe touch there. Nice. Notice the girl all the way to the left is a little out on the formation. Low V placement, might have been a little off there. Judges are going to watch for every little thing when you're at this level. You got to nitpick, nitpick, nitpick. Perky jump was good. You saw a few bent legs. Now that's a cute little movement there. Something to inspire the judges. Part of that wow factor that the judges are looking for. Little intricate formation changes here. Make sure they're dead on. If you notice, they're right in between, right in between. And right here they're on. Good job here. Formation might be slightly off. A little late on the high V. But they're keeping it up. It's those little things that might end up getting you.
Fine job by Allen Park, and
very
you could
good.
Hear the crowd even before they took the floor here to cheer on the Falcons from Rochester.
Strong ending.
The two-time defending state champs. Falcons from Rochester, coached by Susan Wood, assisted by Jan Lutenberger and Ginny Ames. And again, the two-time defending state champions. They won it 2 times prior to that when Grandville had a 2-year streak as well. But you can see a huge crowd of
team that has, 2 errors rather than, 3 or whatever it is.
And certainly all of the errors have been very, very minor in their variety. So certainly the judges are going to have a very, very difficult job. Coming up, the second round in the 2001 MHSAA Competitive Cheer Championships from Lake Orion High School.
Did you know that in Michigan more girls play high school volleyball than any other girls' sport? In fact, Michigan ranks 3rd nationally in the number of girls playing volleyball. And its winter season is longer than its neighboring states, which play volleyball in the fall. Lots of people talk about opportunities for girls in sports, but there's one organization doing more for girls than anyone else: the 1,300 member schools of the MHSAA. In Michigan, girls win.
I think Rochester's.
First up, Hartland.
I might be at some point, not right now. Welcome back to Lake Orion High School, the site of the 2001 Competitive Cheer Championships. Right now, the Class A competition getting set to begin its second round. Greetings, everyone. My name is J.J. Boehm. I am joined by Mark Yost, the
Holland, you may
cheerleading coach
approach
at
the
Dearborn Divine Child High School, and certainly going to be interesting to see how the judges scored round one, because as we were talking about earlier, very, very, very close in terms of the skill level demonstrated.
Yeah, round one is exceptionally close. It's going to be very interesting in round two to see. Round two is, I think, where you're going to see the separation of the teams score-wise, and you'll also see, because round three usually everyone gets very similar scores. Round two is kind of the round that separates the best from the very good, so to say. So this is a big round for all the teams. They're going to be judged on.
Certainly all of these teams talented, but only
Eagles,
one is going
you
to be
may
able to
take the
leave with the state
floor.
championship trophy. Beginning the competition in round two, Hartland High School.
Not my chance, not my thing. It's the team that loves this game. Out with the old, in with the new. These Portland girls have something to prove. Give us the challenge, set the pace. These true blue girls wanna win this race. When you cheer with heart, you can't be beat. Come on, crowd, get on your feet. Yell, go, girls, go. Yell it. Yeah, can't stop us now. Turn up the heat. These Hartland girls are looking sweet. Bend, don't break, don't back down. Come on, fans, bring the house down. Young blue, bring it home. Blue, bring it home. Competitive cheer, that's what we do. We love it, yeah, us girls. Girls in blue.
The Eagles of Hartland High School, Paula Cunningham, assisted by Kathy Dorman, Sarah Gilroy, and Angela Trikoff, starting things off in the first round. And this is where you're going to see some very important decisions made, as well as in terms of what skills you showcase.
Yeah, there's, what this round basically is, all the teams have to do the same 10 count, which is the same first 10 motions that they perform.
In the
After that,
hole,
it's at the judge's
Orion.
discretion to select skills from various categories and various difficulty levels.
Next up,
Notice here they start with the same
Rockford.
10 count. Good job on the 10 count. First skill is a heel stretch. Little bobbles on that. They go into a toe touch here. Good job, little bounce in the landing there, a few flex toes. And this is what the judges look for. They're just really watching the skills. You can't keep, your arm motions have to be punched, but really what the main focus of this round is, they do a walk over there, timing is excellent. A few of the legs were off going over, but definitely a very high score on that. Going into a handspring, very nice handspring, very well done. We're going to go into switch splits here. Judges are watching for pointed toes. How low do they switch to the ground? Make sure they're flat to the ground.
Rockford, you may
They have
approach
excellent
the
switch
mat.
splits. Got to keep those motions up. Good job by Hartland. And then there's a general impression score at the end after the skills.
And some of those skills up to 10 points, some up to 12, and some all the way up to 14, depending on their level of difficulty.
Oh, absolutely, and that's what the judge needs to determine is, where do I put myself? Do I go with the aerial cartwheel, which is a very difficult skill, or do I try and do an easier skill and keep it clean? Because that's that game you have to play with the scores.
The second competitor in the second round, the Rams of Rockford. The Rockford Rams entertaining their crowd. Kathy Jo Timmer, assisted by Renee Rotier and Melissa Williams. A fine performance by the Rockford Rams, and certainly one thing that is very evident is that all of these young women very capable of getting off the mat. Good lift, good elevation on their jumps.
Yeah, you know, one of the biggest things here you're going to see in round 2, basically it comes down to gymnastics and jumping skills and flexibility, whether they do switch splits or center splits or whatever the flexibility item is. You know, right here you're going to notice that Rockford, they're going to throw, you know, a hand spring, toe touch, pike, perky, front hurdler. You know, so they start off right now. Their first one's going to be a spring here, which is a level 4 12-point category skill. They did a good job with that. A few bent legs, but very nice. Going to go here into a toe touch, which is a 10-point skill. Strong landings, few flex toes, minor errors. All of these things are the judges watching for. They're watching these skills. Now here you notice they turn to the side, hit a pike jump. Good landing, little bounce in the landing.
Bulldog to the take the floor.
Perky jump right there. Had a great performance though, and you know, definitely got to watch those skills.
The Bulldogs of Brighton High School now, the third competitor in round 2. Brighton High School with an energetic performance in the second round. And again, you can see these squads much larger than just the 12 girls that are out on the mat at any one time. Again, the coach is allowed to choose which 12 will perform in a given round.
Yeah, what you see a lot of teams doing is they take upwards of 30 girls on their squad, and then what they do is they take 12 kids at a time, and you know, put the first group, and they just specialize at the first round, and then 12 that specialize in the second round, and you know, 12 that specialize in the third round, and that way they just have to focus on just that round. And here Brighton does a great job with this 10 count. I mean, you can only pick out maybe one arm error on that. Very nice toe touch there. Even though they're not really counted except in general impression, the judges are watching for little bobbles in the formations. They go into a walkover there. Only thing you saw was minor timing errors on the bend back for the walkovers. Handspring there, very nice job. A little close to the edge of the mat. Excellent switch splits. You notice pointed toes all around. You see one or two, maybe not, but the coach did a great job hiding them behind so that the judges really can't see them too well. Little bobble on the motions there. Turkey jump, good. A little bobble on the landing there, though. Strong ending. Excellent job by Brighton, though. They did a fantastic job.
And if you couldn't tell just by the noise from the crowd, the host Dragons of Lake Orion, the fourth competitor in round 2 and the next to take the mat, they certainly have a strong showing of support from their local community as they get ready to take the floor and demonstrate their performance.
Dragons, you may take the floor.
The Dragons of Lake Orion.
You may begin.
The Dragons of Lake Orion delighting the home crowd here.
Yeah, they definitely have a packed house here today with their fans. Very loud.
Fine job, and again, it's always nice to have that strong showing of support from the crowd to give you that added encouragement and incentive.
You know, it's amazing how much better they perform usually when there's a big crowd. Here's their 10 count. See a few motion errors on the timing towards the center there, just left the center.
SQB 796, your light.
Go into a back handspring. Good timing on that. Here they're going to turn to a back walkover, kickovers. Timing was good. You saw a little bit of leg timing, but that's a minor thing the judges are looking for. Here they go into switch splits. Really need to emphasize pointing those toes. Watch the bent knees. Heel stretch, you see two of the girls bobble in the back row there. Judges are going to see that. Good last jump, though. Very strong performance by Lake Orion. You know, once again, it's all about just that one little mistake, and you know, you can barely catch hardly any of the mistakes that these teams do, but it's just that one little one that'll catch you and change, you know, your first place to a third or fourth or fifth, because these teams are so close together.
First place the last 2 years has gone to that powerhouse in blue, Rochester, and they are now set to take the floor and begin their performance. The Falcons taking the mat, the fifth competitor in round 2.
You may begin.
The state champions certainly not resting on their laurels. A very difficult routine performed by Rochester. Innovative, showing some skills that we hadn't seen from the previous competitors in this second round.
You know, we were talking about the different levels of, skills that you could do. You notice Rochester is going to go right out of the get-go and open up with the back tuck skill, but here's her 10 count. Virtually flawless. Break it in. You saw a little bobble there when they went up on the 1 foot. Very minor. And there's a back tuck. They just throw it right away. That's a 14-point skill, so right out of the get-go, they have a potential to be 2 points ahead, even if they, unless another skill or another team does it. There's a toe touch. Very nice toe touch there. Turkey jump, strong landing on that. Switch splits. Very low to the ground. You see there's no air there anywhere. Pointed toes. Handspring's good. Formation is a little more spread out on the left-hand side, but we're talking a minor error. Rochester definitely wants to keep that title, possibly. I don't know. We'll see who can gun for him, though.
Certainly a lot of teams still with opportunities to do that, but again, that back tuck being that 14-point skill, the only 14-point skill we've seen, as you were mentioning, that gives them a greater potential for added opportunity for those extra points.
Right. If they were to do a standing back tuck where another team does a spring, even if both skills were perfect, they have 2 points per judge higher on that skill versus their other competitors. So you're starting your team off with an advantage right out of the gate. So the hope is that they don't hit it perfect. And I don't know if you noticed, Jan Lutenberg, they flashed to her real quick when she saw the skill, and she was jumping up and down like crazy. So she was obviously pleased with what they did.
Coming out now from West Ottawa, they will perform 6th here in the second round. Coach Kelly Pyatt directing the squad. The Panthers from West Ottawa with a fine performance in the second round as well. Intricate arm motions, and again showing a lot of those different skills. Each team tries to find what its best skills are, and then those are the skills they will showcase.
Oh, absolutely. What you're going to look for is, obviously if you can do a difficult skill and you can do it cleanly and perfectly, that's what you want to show. And right here, West Ottawa opens up with a very strong 10 count. They go right there into a toe touch. The only thing I saw was some bent legs when they're bringing it back down to the ground. Beautiful walkover. They did an excellent job on the timing of that. Here they go into a spring. The timing of their spring and walkover were nearly perfect. The only thing I'm seeing now is maybe a little formation there all the way to the right. Point's a little far out. But once again, that's going to be judged under your general impression category. So what the judges are looking for is these skills. Switch splits are excellent.
Alan Park, you may approach the mat.
Definitely powerful routine. They did a great job with it.
And again, many of these scores are going to come down to whether or not you get that extra half point, because of course you're allowed to give half-point scores. You don't have to give a full point, and so certainly all of these teams are going to be judged very closely, and we expect the scores to be very, very tight throughout. The 7th competitor in round 2, the Jaguars from Allen Park High School. Park High School being cheered on as well. Green and white, some shamrocks in the crowd to demonstrate support for the Jaguars. And they certainly had a fine performance as well. And now next, Grandville coming up. They led round 1 and will conclude round 2. So a long layoff for the Bulldogs of Grandville. But another strong performance, as they all have been today, by Allen Park.
Yeah, Allen Park does a good job here. You can only see about 2 motion errors there towards the left-hand side on the 10 count. Good toe touch, few flex toes, few bent knees. You know, judges are going to give it high marks, but like you said, it's that half a point that's going to make a difference. Nice spring right there, into a pike jump right here, step right out of it. Got to watch the leg spacing there when they did the step out. Switch splits. I see a few flex toes, little air. If you jump, see they're bringing it up. You can tell they're very excited to be here. Had a very strong showing. Renee and Dawn definitely did a good job with them. Just a few minor things.
Closing out the second round, a power of 1, of course, cheerleading, a sport where you definitely need to perform as one unit. And the Bulldogs used that time to, among other things, change their uniforms here for the second round, as Julie Smith-Boyd in her 20th season at Grandville, and they will conclude the second round.
You may begin.
Heart full of pride, deep desire.
The Bulldogs of Grandville conclude the second round. Pleased with their performance.
Yeah, they should be pleased with their performance. They did a fantastic job there. As you'll notice in just a second with their opening 10 count, it was a fantastic motion sequence. I really didn't catch anything on it the first time. Maybe I will the second time, but we'll find out here. Beautiful back handspring there. Notice the timing on that was, they do an excellent job executing that skill. Here they go for a toe touch. A few flex toes. You notice the one girl in the center there kind of landed and was leaning a little bit. Besides that, the toe touch was virtually perfect. Turkey jump, strong landing. Switch splits. Notice they switched very low to the ground. Something the judges are going to be looking for. Pointed toes. Good job bringing it in. Looks like they're going to finish off with a walkover here. Timing, excellent. Maybe only one girl off time there. Extremely strong. Very, very powerful routine by Grandville. You don't want to be the judges in a round like this because it's just too close to determine.
After the first round, Rochester was able to have a lead, and Grandville was a little bit behind in second place, but very, very narrow the margin even from top to bottom. So we'll find out how the teams performed in round 2 and the third round of the state finals coming up from Lake Orion High School.
By high schools placing sports seasons at times which best utilize facilities, coaches, and officials, participation in girls' sports in Michigan is at an all-time high, as is the skill level and spectatorship for girls' sports. Lots of people talk about opportunities for girls in sports, but there's one organization doing more for girls than anyone else, the 1,300 member schools of the MHSAA. In Michigan, girls win.
West Ottawa. First up, Allen Park.
Welcome back to Lake Orion High School for the 2001 Michigan High School Athletic Association Competitive Cheer Championship. 2 rounds have been completed and the third and final round coming up. My name is JJ Boehm. I am joined by Mark Yost, the cheerleading coach at Dearborn Divine Child High School, and the Executive Vice President of the Michigan Cheerleading Coaches Association. And Mark, this is certainly the round where you are going to see the acrobatics, the gymnastics, the pyramids, all of the most difficult skills for these young women to perform.
Yeah, this is the one that usually is the crowd favorite. All the stunting, all the tumbling, everything that goes on. What the judges are going to be looking for is they're going to be looking for floor mobility among these stunts, among these gymnastics. They're going to be listening for voices. Can you put up a stunt? And when you're dead tired, scream as loud as you can. Your team coordination, even though you're putting up stunts, how on are they? How on are your motions? And then obviously, how good are your stunts? So we'll find out here.
Leading things off in round 3, Allen Park and the Jaguars. Allen Park leading things off in round 3, and right away you're able to see just how difficult and intricate many of these routines will be throughout this 3rd and final round.
Yeah, Allen Park does a great job with this routine, putting it all together. It's very cute, it's fun. You can tell the girls get into it. They start off here, handspring out, and then they're going to basket toss right in the center, and that got quite a bit of air. She really rode that well. They did a great job with that toss. Here, they swing it around to a separate base, shoot up the center. 2 outsides go to extensions. Very nice job. The dump outs out of the cradles there could have been a little cleaner. Very good job here. Notice the one girl on the right, she didn't quite get up there. The judges are going to be looking at execution error. That center stunt there with the QP and the bases, incredible strength display there. Very hard to do one-armed like that. Some tumbling here. Judges are going to be watching for all that. How clean was the tumbling? Saw little bobbles in it. Stunts are going up. Little attitude in that center flyer there. Here, a bunch of tumbling. Once again, you got to watch that execution. So even though you can perform something, you got to make sure you can do it perfectly clean, or the judges are going to hit you for it. And once again, it's the coach's balancing act. And notice they kind of surprise you there. They bring it up, and then all of a sudden you see the flyer go out behind in that excellent toss there. Very strong, neat ending, very visual.
And you're able to see just how much balance is necessary for these young women to be able to go up and either be the flyer or stand atop the pyramid.
Yeah, in any event, what you need to really see is, everyone has to be perfectly timed together, or the whole thing is going to come tumbling down. And basically, it's all about timing and strength.
Timing and strength about to be displayed by the Panthers from West Ottawa High School in Holland, as they will be the second competitors in the 3rd round. And a strong, boisterous crowd here to cheer on the Panthers in round 3.
You may begin.
Number 11.
West Ottawa with a very strong performance. The second competitor in the third round, and certainly you saw a number of different pyramids and also a number of transitions within those pyramid formations.
Yeah, West Ottawa just did an amazing job here with this round 3. They have so many things going on at the same time. It really is a nice distraction for the judges. What you're going to see here when they open up, you see
In the hole, Lake Orion.
one of the girls, she's actually going to spring backwards while the front two
Next up, Brighton.
go right into center splits. And right here they hit a scorpion in back there. Bring it up, look at the timing on that. It's excellent. Little formation in that center group off, but other than that, the timing on the stunts is very meticulous. And here they bounce out, and look at that formation. It's very hard to do. You see a little bobble on that girl on the left-hand side. They have a lot of things happening in this stunt. Hit 3 lids, and notice the one girl lets go. Actually, incredible strength on that basis part, because not only do you have to keep that up there, but you have to keep it balanced and not moving. Incredible strength required to do that stunt. Good formation there. Shoots it up, retakes over to another set of bases while twisting. Twist up and rotate it all the way around. Once again, notice 2 sides are moving while the center stunt's doing something different. Always makes the judge's eyes move around the mat. Nice twist cradle downs. Very high, nice basket toss. They did move off center there, but they moved it right back in. Minor deductions. Twist it up, fall into a split, right back up. Very nice job. The timing on that was excellent. Shoot up the center, and now notice the 2 sides are going up again. Let go. Once again, showing strength. You could tell they're very excited to do this round. Switching bases, shoot back, switch to the other set. Looks like they almost dropped it there, but they picked it right back up and got on timing. Amazing job. And they picked it up. It's amazing brace mount at the end there. They did a great job. You didn't think they would get that one stunt up, and it got right back up perfectly on time, and then they brace it. They definitely had a very strong round 3.
And as you mentioned too, very visually appealing and very using the entire mat to be able to not only cover that to make your formation look strong, but also, as you mentioned, to make sure that the judges' eyes are moving to look from one stunt to the next.
Well, you always want to keep it moving. That way the judges can't find those little errors, hopefully.
The third competitor in the third round, the Bulldogs of Brighton High School.
You may begin.
Brighton High School getting a well-deserved hand for their performance in the final round. Again, a lot of different formations and pyramids demonstrated by the Bulldogs under the direction of Kim Klaus.
Yeah, Brighton does a good job here. They have a lot of very difficult stunts happening in here. You only see minor errors happening all over the place. I think you only saw one major fall. Here they open up with a let go, showing the judges they can do it. Those two outside groups shoot up to Cupies. Up to a held heel stretch in the center there. They're off center a little bit. Toe touch, cradle down, timing's pretty good. Dump out was a little wobbly. They shoot it up. Legs were a little off on those libs, but nice swing around. That is a very nice, interesting mount that she put in there. Notice they move it all on center, and that's a hard one to do because you have to get dead on center in order for that to work, and she did a good job of it. Notice the split mount again, falling down, straight back up, pike outs. Team handspring showing that they have tumbling and they can do it. Here's a little interesting sequence. Notice they all do a front kick, shoot out. It's almost like an arabesque formation. Shoot it up. Oh, that end group fell down. That's going to be an execution error on the judge's part. It's those little tiny mistakes that
you may approach the mat.
notice a double twist in the center there. She was slightly not in line with the center of the mat, but she did good. Notice they're putting in a lot of difficult, a lot of visual stunts, just those little tiny execution errors might end up hurting them. But they definitely did a good job. Great stunt sequence.
Coming up, 12 members of the 34-member cheerleading squad from Grandville High School. Julie Smith-Boyd in her 20th year. Again, she was a college cheering teammate of Susan Wood, the head coach at Rochester, also in her 20th season. And now the fourth competitor in round 3, the Bulldogs of Grandville.
You may begin.
Grandville High School state champions in 1997 and 98, the runners-up last year, and certainly they have demonstrated year after year they are a strong squad, and today's performance certainly just another example in that strong Grandville tradition.
Grandville does a fantastic, amazing job here. They definitely pulled these stunts out. Amazing show of strength, their twisting capability. They've got everything going in here. Notice the little opening tumbling sequence. Nice kick out there. Once again, you see a formation error there, but a lot of things for the judges to watch here. Perfect lids. Not only do they hit lids, but they're holding them. That is a sign of power, and yes, we can do this stunt. They do a great job of showing that. Tucks. Team springs, very nice job on those. Timing was good. Gonna throw basket toss. Extreme height on that.
Lake Orion, you may approach the mat.
Nice visual look for the judges here. Notice it's almost like a triangular diamond pyramid. Twisting like that. Let go. Let goes like that, extremely difficult, especially when you're tired. Switch around in a retake position, that's very unique. Very creative on their part. Hit heel stretches up and extensions, bring it down to a lip. Extremely difficult, great control on the Flyers' part on those. Just a few minor execution errors. They did a fantastic job with that routine. Great variety of skills.
Grandville was in second place heading into this third and final round, and now the host Dragons from Lake Orion High School take the mat to the delight of the home crowd.
You may begin.
A strong performance by Lake Orion in the third round. We'll take a quick break and then be right back with more.
Every day.
Lake Orion High School, the site of the 2001 Competitive Cheer Championships for the Michigan High School Athletic Association. Lake Orion, the 5th competitor in round 3, and a fine job delighting the home crowd, and certainly they gave them plenty of reasons to cheer.
Yeah, they do a great here. Single press right there, holding it up to legs. Oh, you notice the one girl fell, but besides that, the legs were out from the other leg on the libs there. Judges are going to see that. Slight errors. Bringing it in here. Right up to a lib there. Front kickouts, up to extensions. Notice the formation errors there a little bit. All these things, those minor deductions, that's what the judges are watching for. Once again, the libs coming down, formations. Basket toss right there, got a lot of height. A few feet from the rafters there. Did a very good job on that.
Fine job overall. A strong
difficult
performance by Lake Orion. Able to finish there. And now taking the mat, the 6th competitor in round 3. Hartland High School now competing as the Eagles take the mat. The Hartland fans happy after the performance by the Eagles. Another demonstration of just how complex these routines can be and how much balance is required by these young women.
Yeah, you see Hartland perform a lot of brace mounts here. A lot of variety of skills. They do a great job with it. You see some minor execution errors, but nothing really major happens, so that's a good sign.
Fine performance by Hartland, the 6th competitor in round 3, the final round here at Lake Orion High School.
You see there some tosses they just came out of. Twist out. Notice they changed the formation, changed in the retake formation. Braced tabletop there. Did a good job with that. What they're going to have here. 2 QPs, they're holding them. Notice the balance on the fly. With a scale there in the center. changing formations. 3 extensions, hitting some motions in there, showing the judges we got strong motions. Little minor motion errors here though. Kickouts, nice cradle downs. She rides it all the way up to a heel stretch in the center, twist out. Could have been a little stronger twist. Displaying their tumbling that they have. It's those little minor things that Hartland has to watch out for. Little bobbles.
Strong performance by Hartland. Now out on the mat to perform the defending state champions and the leader after the first 2 rounds, Rochester. The Falcons of Rochester High School, back-to-back defending state champions, 5-time champions overall. Susan Wood in her 20th year coaching the squad, and certainly you can see why they are among the perennial favorites in Michigan high school cheerleading.
Yeah, Rochester just did a phenomenal routine there. They're going to be incredibly difficult there. That basket toss was probably as high as I've ever seen. Very nice job there. Notice the transitions they have in their stunts. They twist, they all come down at the same time, then one group will go up. Here they hit excellent libs, only a minor bobble. Showing the incredible gymnastics ability there. Team springs. Well executed. Center splits, a very difficult skill. And here she's using it for not only a level change, but also to incorporate a motion sequence. See a slight formation error there on that right-hand group, but they walk it all the way up to a heel stretch. Excellent job there. They bring it down, kick it around, and shoot it right back up. Very clean, very nice job. Look at the balance on those tops. They're not even flinching. Excellent twist downs. Double twist. Extremely difficult to do. Slightly off on the execution of that landing of the double twist, but once again, it's minor. Having a very strong performance, Rochester. Minor bobbles on the floor there. Here they shoot it up, swing it around. Amazing pike offs. And almost a Rochester signature stunt, that shoot around up to a brace, slight error there. You saw her bobble, but bring it up very strong. Very nice job on Rochester's part.
Strong performance by Rochester, and concluding the competition in the 2001 state championships, the Rams from Rockford. The Rockford Rams, coached by Kathy Jo Timmer, wrapping things up and doing a fine job. All of these young women really tremendous performances, and you can see why all of them certainly have earned their right to compete for the 2001 state final championship trophy.
You know, I think what everyone saw here today so far is you have 8 amazing teams, and it all comes down to just those little execution errors, those little bobbles, and obviously, if a coach can add stuff in, then she does, and that might give her a slight edge. Here you see Rockford twist up to extensions, retake it back down, shoot it up to libs. Good libs that group on the right. Looked like they had a slight bobble. Toe touch down. During these things, even when you're toe touching down, you got to watch your arms. You have to watch those things because the judges are going to watch them and they're going to give you just a slight point off on those things. Arabesque, swinging it around to a lib, cradling down. Looks like they're loading up for a basket toss there. It's quite a good basket toss. Needed to come off center to do it, but they brought it right back in real quick. Now they're lining up center. And they shoot it out. It's a difficult thing to do. Move a stunt in transition while it's up in the air. Nice retakes back up. Rockford did a very good job. Fairly clean round, only some minor execution errors.
All of these young women, the teams have now gathered out onto the mat. The judges' scores are being tabulated. In a few moments, we will find out who the 2001 state champions are here at Lake Orion High School. And coming up, we'll have those judges' results for you in just a few moments here. Lake Orion High School and the 2001 Cheerleading Championships.
School sports complement a young person's education, and while high school sports do not exist to be a training ground for college sports, it's interesting to note that Michigan provides the Big Ten, Mid-American, Great Lakes, and MIAA conferences with more female basketball and volleyball players than almost any other state. Lots of people talk about opportunities for girls in sports, but there's one organization doing more for girls than anyone else: the 1,300 member schools of the MHSAA. In Michigan, girls win.
Lake Orion High School, where the 2001 cheerleading championships have been conducted all day long. This the third of three competitions. Chesaning won earlier today in Class B, and Breckenridge was able to take home the trophy in the Class CD competition. And in the Class A competition, we now await the judges' results. Rochester had the lead after 2 rounds, and then the difference between second and third place very, very minor between Grandville and West Ottawa, so that will certainly be something to watch as the judges' scores are tabulated, and we await to find out who the champions will be for 2001. And we certainly anticipate with bated breath the announcements as they will be coming from the judges. Again, Rochester, a 5-time state champion, including the 2-time defending champions, and Grandville has won twice as well. We'll find out who this year's champion is in just a moment.
Every year, a unique conference takes place in Lansing to provide females, especially high school student athletes, with a vision for them in school sports. The 13th Annual Women in Sports Leadership Conference will take place February 4th and 5th, the first and still the largest conference of its kind in America. Lots of people talk about opportunities for girls in sports, but there's one organization doing more for girls than anyone else: the 1,300 member schools of the MHSAA. In Michigan, girls win.
Certainly all of these young women can be classified as winners simply for qualifying to make it here to the state finals. Only 8 teams able to compete at this very, very, very high level, and all of these young women are to be congratulated for their efforts in making it this far.
You know, everyone did a fantastic job today, as you just saw. I mean, everyone is just at that high level of competition. It's just those 1 or 2 little things that separate, you know, first from 8th, actually. And everyone did a great job. You know, it's going to be an interesting battle up there at the top. You know, Rochester had a fantastic, amazing performance today, but Grandville and West Ottawa also did very well. So I don't know, it could be anyone's ball game, and it'll be interesting how everything fares out.
Again, those 3, the top 3 heading into that third and final round, and certainly all had very strong performances in that final round, so we'll have to wait and see how the final results are determined. But all of these young women, certainly you're able to see all of the time, all of the practice, all of the teamwork that is necessary involved in making a championship run just to be able to make it here to the state finals for the year 2001, because if you aren't able to do it all season long and in practice, you're not going to make it to this point.
Oh, absolutely. What you're going to, you know, see if you were to get inside the coach's playbook, so to say, and look at their practice schedule, you would notice that a lot of these teams are practicing probably 5-6 days a week for probably 2.5-3 hours a day. They put a lot of work and time into it. You know, I mean, you spend hours just cleaning that one little tiny, you know, motion that's off, or, you know, just fixing little things that are you know, problematic. And, you know, amongst the time that you spend conditioning and working out your team in addition to the time you spend fixing all the stunting errors that you might have.
And you do all of that for 3 2.5-minute performances today. All of that time, all of that hard work, and you only have 2.5 minutes to show it right here in this performance. The judges' results being tabulated. We'll have those final results and the winners in just a moment.
If anyone had a problem with the high school girls basketball season in the fall in Michigan, you'd think it would be college coaches. So who leads the support for leaving things the way they are? The current women's basketball coaches at Michigan's major universities. Lots of people talk about opportunities for girls in sports, but there's one organization doing more for girls than anyone else. The 1,300 member schools of the MHSAA. In Michigan, girls win.
Lake Orion High School, the home Dragons, one of the 8 competitors able to advance into the state championship round and perform here before the home crowd. They were very enthusiastic, as were all of the schools cheering on these young women. And I think, Mark, that's one of the things that really has allowed cheerleading to grow, is the fact that now it has its own fan following and a strong vocal support.
Oh, absolutely. You know, you've seen the audiences here at the competition today. I mean, there's thousands upon thousands of people who come to root on their cheer team for their school. And it's become quite a following, and it's great. The kids love it. Everybody enjoys it. And, you know, as you can see, especially the third round, people love it. It's very exciting. And that's why the kids practice, 15, 20 hours a week for a 2.5-minute round. I mean, that's why they put the time and effort, is, because of their fans, because of their school, and because, of their desire and competitiveness to win.
And for that trophy that you saw just moments ago, the chance to be able to put that in the trophy case and earn that champion's medal, to have it hung around their neck today. You see Grandville there, all these young women finding ways to pass these nervous moments before the judges' announcements come down. You'll notice that most of them engaged in some sort of activity just to make sure that they pass the time and not allow themselves to dwell on the fact that it is all now left up to the judges' hands.
Well, this is probably the hardest time of the whole competition for them. Yeah, sure, they're nervous about doing their routines, but like I've said, they've practiced it for hours, so they know it like the back of their hand. This is the time that probably seems like an eternity to them, because they just sit there and wait for those anxious results that everyone's kind of waiting for. So everyone just tries to do something different, either just kind of sit quietly, or, as you can see, have a good time, dance around, do some stunting, and have a good time with your team. Because for most of these squads, especially for the seniors, this is it. After today, their season's over with, and their cheer career at their high school is over with, which is a very emotional time for them.
Some of them will have the opportunity to perhaps cheer at the collegiate level if they so choose, but always when you're a senior in any sport, that final time you're able to compete, you always want to go out on top and give it your absolute best, because that's going to be one of the lasting memories of your high school career. And after today's performance, these young women will compete no more. Some of them will compete again next year, the underclassmen, but for the seniors, as you mentioned, they now will move on to bigger and better things. And right now we just await and want to find out what the judges have decided, as it has been certainly a thrilling competition. And since this was an MHSAA sanctioned sport back in 1994, only 2 schools have ever taken home the championship trophy. Grandville, you see there on your screen, was one of them. They were able to win it in 1997 and 1998, and every other year it has been Rochester High School. And you're able to see all of the banners of support hung here, so that these young women know just how valuable their performances are and how much they are appreciated by the folks in their community. And we are just moments away now from the announcement. First will be announced the runners-up in the state finals 2001 Michigan High School Athletic Association Competitive Cheerleading Championships here at Lake Orion High School. And all of those young women now gathered out on the mat and hoping to hear their name called. Certainly even hearing their name called first, quite an accomplishment. That will mean they are runners-up, and they will take home the runners-up medals and the runner-up trophy.
All anxious. You could tell it's getting quiet in here now, so you can tell they're all getting nervous.
It won't stay quiet for long, so they better take advantage of this calm before the storm.
Exactly.
You can see that the fans have spread out now, and it has been a very, very strong crowd. Certainly filled to capacity and beyond throughout the course of this competition. Some shirts being tossed down behind us.
Well, you know, everyone's anxious for those results, including the fans and the cheerleaders. And what you notice is, while everyone waits, everyone just gets anxious and nervous until they finally start up something like they just did.
Well, I said once it got quiet, they had better announce it, because it wouldn't stay quiet for long, and certainly it hasn't.
Well, you can't blame the judges, though. With the decisions they had to make, it's got to take a long time. It's a rough grouping here. A lot of great teams. Every team here was phenomenal. It just came down to little things, really, in the end.
And again, as we noticed earlier, after 2 rounds, just 1.5 points separated second and third place. So they're probably going to double check some of those calculations, because this is going to come down to a very, very, very narrow margin in likely determining who is going to be awarded and who is going to be only congratulated for their participation.
Yeah, you know, when it comes down to scores that close and you have the number of judges you do, that's just that's so minor that you know, you're really looking. It's just that one mistake is worth that half point from each of the 3 judges, and that gives you 1.5 points. I mean, just one little tiny mistake. That's how close it is, and that's how precise you have to be in order to win a championship.
Again, 5 judges will score each team in each round, but then the top and bottom score will be thrown out, and the 3 other scores will then be used to compute the final score for that round for each team. And that is what is used.
Ladies and gentlemen, before the
title.
presentation of the championship trophy and the medals, let's acknowledge these fine teams for their achievements this year's efforts.
And we are about to find out the runners-up in the 2001 cheerleading championships.
At this time, we'd like to direct your attention to the judges' table, where Mr. Dunkley, principal Lake Orion High School, and Administrator Susan Martin from the MHSAA will make the presentations. In second place, with 658 points, the team from West Ottawa.
The first time West Ottawa has ever been awarded a runners-up or championship trophy in Class A. In 2001, they claimed the runners-up trophy. That means they were able to overtake Grandville, who had a slight edge after the second round.
Yep, definitely a good third round on their part. Excellent job.
Now let's join the public address as each of these young women comes to receive their medal.
Erin Vanderheide. Christina Egler. Jessica Coppenall. Brooke Thorpe. Liz Philippiak. Leah Ebel. Heather Kwan. Jennifer Dannenberg. Beth Litmuth. Megan Kleinhetzel. Kristen Cox. Bree Canada. Meredith Dunn. Meredith Fleshman. Amanda Fernandez. Erica Robinson. Brooke Bualdo. Ashley Barman. And Julie Lohella. Amber Dirksky. Head coach, Kelly Piat.
And Kelly Pine in her third year coaching at West Ottawa High School, and Holland was able to take her squad and claim the runner-up trophy. Beaming smiles on the Panthers as they received their medals, and the squad so large they actually ran out of medals to be handed out here at Lake Orion High School. But certainly these young women have a lot to be thankful for and a lot to be proud of.
They definitely deserving. The third round was amazing. Like I said, it was a very close lead going
And
into
now
round
for
two.
your 2001
They were behind.
MHSAA Class A champions with a score of 681.5 points, Rochester.
It's a three-peat for Rochester. Their second three-peat. Grandville had 2 years in between, but for the third time in as many years, the Falcons from Rochester take home the hardware. All the young women embracing, and they're certainly to be congratulated. Phenomenal routines by Rochester.
Yeah, Rochester definitely had a
Individual
great day
awards
today.
to Jenna Collins,
Definitely
sophomore.
good time to be on.
And now each one of these young ladies will now
Emma
be
Fulgenzi,
recognized for her
sophomore.
achievements.
Stephanie Jenkins, sophomore. Rachel Kiner, junior. Megan Michella, junior. Kristen Patterson, junior. Karen Pitleski, junior. Kristen Russell, junior. Audrey Bulow, junior. Danielle Heatherly, junior. Holly Staperfenny, junior. Tiffany Bax, senior. Sarah Brubaker, senior. Sarah Fulgenzi, senior. Becky Hofing, senior. Sophie Miles, senior. Jacqueline Potter, senior. Kirsten Rassernan, senior. Alexa Rollerson, senior. Colleen Russell, senior. Paula Supp, senior. Carrie Voss, senior. And Candace Wu, senior. Presenting the award for number one to head coach Susan Wood. Assistant coaches
And Susan
Jenny
Wood in
Ames
her 20th season
and Jan
now receiving
Lutzberger.
the 2001 state championship trophy.
your 2001
Definitely an
Class
amazing
A
job
champion.
by Rochester today.
And they're old hats at this, so they knew to wait and have their seniors
And now
receive
for
their
the
medals at the
announcement of
end.
the Class A first
Yeah,
team
definitely.
All-State
You know, it's a
selection.
special moment, as you can see.
From Rochester,
You
Candace
know,
Wu.
between the seniors and Sue, there. You know, this is, like I said, the seniors' last competition with Sue, and you know, obviously they've gotten very close, spending that many hours together. So it's truly a wonderful moment for their entire team. Definitely a great job, great program, great kids, and a great coach. That's what it takes.
And now they're being cheered on by the large Rochester crowd here to cheer them on. Three-peat state champs, the final champ for the Rochester Falcons, the 2001 state champions. A phenomenal job by all of the competitors, but certainly Rochester stood out. Their degree of difficulty really one of the factors that sets them apart.
You know, definitely. If you look, you know, they had a very clean first round. Second round, like you said, they added that degree of difficulty. They added the tuck, which automatically puts them ahead in addition to their other skills. So right there, and then third round was amazing. So that's what you need, and that's what they have.
A fine job by Rochester. And we certainly congratulate them on their performance and on the performance of all of the competitors. So the Rochester Falcons, for the third time in as many years and the sixth time in school history, are the state champions in the competitive cheerleading championships, and the Panthers from West Ottawa take home runners-up. For Mark Yost and our entire crew, this is J.J. Boehm. So long from Lake Orion High School and the 2001 MHSAA Cheerleading Championships.